Good morning, everyone, and welcome into Local 4's 4 Things You Need to Know to Start Off Your Day. Today is Thursday. It's almost Friday. It is Thursday, April 10th, 2025. I'm Ian Mason, your host. Let's go ahead, jump into some news. Our top story, the Grand Island Casino and Resort at Fauner Park is holding its grand opening today at 6 p.m. There's going to be music from bands West Wind. They start to perform at 6 o'clock tonight. And Exit 312 is going to start at 8:30, and I believe they're going until close at either 1 or 2. So you're going to have lots of time to see them. It's going to be great. And you're looking at some file footage right now of the building because we don't have any new shots of inside yet. We're going to get those tonight, though. So make sure you keep it locked here because we're going to have some great stuff about this opening tonight. Again, first 1,000 guests inside are going to get some free swag. That's always a fun time. The new casino will also feature restaurants and a spa as well as an outdoor pool and hotel. Opening dates for all of that haven't quite been released yet. This is, we believe, just the casino. So very exciting to check that out. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next story. At Thursday's opening bell, stocks took a downturn. The Dow was quickly down more than 1% despite ending Wednesday's session up almost 8%. Wednesday's stock boom was due to President Trump pausing reciprocal tariffs for 90 days. The market had been declining for about a week as investors has worried about the fallout from another round of tariffs. This after Trump has imposed a 125% tariff on China effective immediately. So there is some worry there. I'm thinking that's probably what's going on with the stock market today is they're concerned about that specific tariff. So we'll see what ends up happening there. And 2 legislative bills are closer to becoming law this morning. There is one more round of debate for LB 504, the Age-Appropriate Online Design Code Act, which would require online services to protect minors and their personal information, including social media. There is a deep dive on that on our website. You should totally check that out. The other bill, LB 140, would require school districts to prohibit students using personal electronic devices like cell phones on school grounds or on a field trip. Basically, while they're in a learning environment, they cannot use their phones. School districts would have to create this policy. So we are watching that closely to see what happens there. Both bills were introduced at the request of the governor. Let's go ahead and get a check of today's forecast. Not too bad. We're looking at 68 degrees outside. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a couple 69s or maybe even a 70 outside. We're going to see those temperatures drop off tonight, though, but they're not going to stay down for too long. We're in the 70s tomorrow, mid to low 70s, depending on where you are. Then Saturday, we're going to be close to 90. I cannot believe it that we're going to see something that close to 90 in April. This time of year, I think our average is about 63 degrees outside, so we're definitely like well above average there, almost by 20 degrees. So that's going to be really interesting to see what happens there. We're going to keep track of that. Then we do see a cool down on Sunday. Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, a cold front going to pass through, bring us just a slight chance of rain. That could end up probably not forming into thunderstorms, but definitely maybe at raindrops here or there. I'm not thinking everywhere, though. That's why we only have 20 and 30% respectively on that Sunday night into Monday morning. That's going to be because it's not going to be everywhere, but we are going to see a little bit of rain from it. Then Monday, much cooler after that cold front, 64. But we start to warm up again. Those clouds leave Tuesday, so we can warm up into the low 70s, then mid 70s. And after that, we should see some pretty warm days back in the high 70s on Wednesday. After that, though, we might see a chance of some rain, so stick with Local 4 as we go ahead and keep you updated on that in the Severe Weather Center. That is going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching Local 4's 4 Things You Need to Know to Start Off Your Day. You can catch the latest news right back here at 11:30, 5, 6, and 10. Have a great one.